welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with a video that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, just because I feel like it can benefit a lot of ladies out there. And today I am coming to do a period hack video. If you're like me and you're just a little bit unlucky when it comes to periods and just feel like every single month you want to rip your uterus out, then this video is the video for you. I hope you guys can find 1 or 2 tips that will help you make your periods a little bit better. Let's just get straight into this video. The first tip that I would recommend for anybody to use is a period tracker app. Now, my favorite period tracker app is Clue. I've spoken about Clue before. If you haven't seen my favorite apps for girls, Clue is a really good period tracker app. I have used other ones. I used to use PinkPad, but I kind of felt like I liked Clue more just because of the way it looks. It looks more cleaner, it's a bit more simple. One tip I would give everyone is that track your periods. Track when you have your last period, so you would know when to roughly expect your period. If you're irregular like me, it's very good to kind of have that app because it kind of helps you track your irregularities. Clue does help me track my periods. The first thing you need to do, I would say, is track your periods, because some of the tips I'm going to give after all depends on if you know when you should be expecting your periods. Always track your period. You don't want nasty surprises. I feel like we all have horror stories of when your period has come, when you haven't expected it, and we've had a little bit of accident. If you've never had that horror story, track your period so you never have that kind of experience, because trust me, it is embarrassing. So yeah, first tip I would always give everyone is always track your period. Take meds before, not just during your period. So maybe like 2 days, a day before, when you can kind of start feeling the, I like to call it the introduction pains, you know, the intro pains, the starter pains. When you start to feel the starter pains, so for me, my stomach might just start hurting a little bit. You start to feel like just a bit weird and different. When you start feeling those pains, that's when you need to start taking your medicine. I used to be an ibuprofen girl, but I prefer taking paracetamol. Even though the pain, it can be unbearable and sometimes it doesn't kick in as much as I would like it to. I feel like it's good to alternate between ibuprofen and paracetamol and not just dependent on ibuprofen in general. Ibuprofen isn't really good for your uterus lining, which does cause a bit of problem for women that do want to have kids and stuff. I just want to prevent it from now, so I do alternate between ibuprofen. Even though ibuprofen doesn't stop the pain completely, it makes it a bit more bearable so I can actually function like a human being. I have tried other medication and I've just reacted really badly to them, so I've just gone back to good old ibuprofen and paracetamol, and I just alternate between it and I just use other types of natural remedies to kind of help. For me, as long as it doesn't have me in the crippling stage, then I will just firm it. Make sure you're taking pain medication, not just when your period comes, but a couple days before. It helps ease you into the pain a bit better, instead of it coming full on and just having you feeling like you're just defeated. Another tip that I have, which is a hack that I think every girl should know by now, and if you don't know about it, you must not really have bad period pains, or you just must not be in the clue. Hot water bottles are a lifesaver. Like, I have to sleep with one on my stomach at least. If I can find another one in my house, I will put it on my back, on my lower back, because I have pain there as well. It is good to put any form of heat on where the pain is. It helps manage the pain and just makes it feel a little bit better. I have been known to go to work with hot water bottles on my stomach underneath my clothes. I don't play when it comes to my period. The minute I still have to work and do things, I'm going to make it as comfortable as it possibly can be for myself. I drive with my hot water bottle when I'm on my period. Like, I do anything with that hot water bottle just because I know that it helps ease the pain a bit. It doesn't get rid of the pain completely. You don't want to take tablets. It's a very good natural remedy to help you make your period a little bit more bearable. Another tip I have is cutting down on sugar and salt like a week or 2 weeks before your period. Having high levels of sugar and salt in your system does make your period cramps intense. It is a scientific fact and I am living proof. I have girlfriends that can't eat any chocolate or sugar while on their period because it intensifies the pain. It is always good to kind of do anything naturally that can lower your pain. My period pains in general are bad, but when I notice the months where I'm in crippling pain, as in I cannot walk, I've realized that I actually have been eating a lot of sweet things, or maybe a lot of food that are high in salt. Lower your salt and sugar intake, that makes your periods a little bit better. There are certain positions that you can take that help minimize your period pain. So one position is the fetal position, where you crouch down and you just kind of put a pillow under your belly and you kind of just lay there for a bit. That does help lower your period pains, especially if you put a hot water bottle in between your stomach while you're laying down in that position, or you can do that while you're lying down and bring your knees up to your chest. That does help your period pains become less intense. So that's another way you can help. I will leave a link down below to a site that I saw that had different positions that you can take. Another tip I have is to drink lots and lots and lots of fluids, especially water. I don't know what it is about water that helps your periods become a bit more easier. And on the topic of fluids, another way you can make your periods easier is by drinking herbal teas. Now, the best herbal teas that are known for periods are ginger tea and green tea, because green tea helps bloating, ginger tea helps bloating, and just helps the pain as well. So drink lots and lots of herbal tea, green teas, lemon and ginger tea. Those are good teas. Again, you're upping your fluid intake, which is always good because you don't want your body to be dehydrated. Have a period pack ready. I have a period pack ready in my bag. I have one in my car. I have a compartment in my car and it has baby wipes, it has period pads, and it has medication. Because I'm always in my car and always driving to places a lot, and I basically drive everywhere, it's good for me to have that in my car, because I know that if anything happens, I'll have pads on deck in my car already, or I have pads in my bag, and that just makes it a little bit better. Always have a mini period pack ready that just has medication, wipes if you have any slip-ups, because sometimes tissue doesn't really do the job. Wipes, medication, and pads or tampons, whatever you use. If anything happens, or if a period comes unexpectedly, you're ready, you're good to go. The worst thing is starting your period when you didn't expect it and having that uncomfortable feeling where you've had to kind of make a makeshift pad because no one's had any pads, or you haven't been able to get your hands on any pads. Make sure you always have a period pack on deck. And the last tip that I have, which I don't take enough, I have kind of seen the benefit. You should only take this tip when you're not in excruciating, crippling pain, and that is to exercise. So whether that's light exercise like going for a walk, going for a stroll, or a bit more heavier exercise like going on the treadmill or something. It has been said that exercising is very good in minimizing your period pains because you're increasing the levels of endorphins and you're increasing the amount of oxygen that is going into your system. There's something about that that just helps. Whether that's yoga, whether that's going for a walk, or whether that's hitting the gym, try to do a little bit of exercise, and that should help your period. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have found at least one tip that you can use to help make your periods a bit more bearable. Also, comment down below what you guys like to use, or what tips or methods you guys like to use to help your period pains, because I know for me, I need all the tips that I can get. I hate having to just draw for the tablet straight away. If I can do something that requires me not to pop as many pills, I will do it. So please do comment down below sharing your tips and tricks. Let's help a sister out, let's help each other. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one as per usual.